Hello everyone, this is Jia from Jia Tech School. In this video, I'm going to teach you file handling in Python. File handling is nothing but, for example, if you want to read a text file or image file from the computer, and you can use the file handling method to read the text. For example, suppose you are writing a computer programming to write something to your computer in a text file. Suppose you need to write some text file to your computer. It doesn't matter which files you write, text file or JSON file, or any other file, for Excel files, for any other file. If you want to write something, you can use the file handling method to do that. So I'm going to teach you some of the basic things here. You can see that there are many parameters you need to put in. So in order to teach you this concept in a perfect manner, this is my program file. So I'm going to open a notepad. I'm going to store some text in it. This is a sample text. So I'm going to save it on my desktop to show you how it works. So I'm going to say file, okay, .txt. So what we're going to do in this video, we're going to read this file in our program. Okay, it is pretty simple. For example, I'm going to say f equal to create a variable called f file, okay, open, and the name of the file is going to be file.txt. Then I want to tell how do I open it. For example, if you give R, which means read only, you can only read the text, you cannot do any addition. For example, if you want to add anything, append any text, you have to use A instead of R parameter. So if you want to write something, you have to use W. So in this case, I'm going to read. So here is the two parameters you need to remember. So if you put RT, okay, there are two parameters you have to pass in. One is going to be the type of how do you want to read the file, then what type of file are you going to read. If you are reading the text file, you have to put T. If you are reading files like binary files such as images and so on and so forth, you have to put B. But in this case, I'm going to put T because I'm reading the text file. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to print out the F to the screen, and you can see that. Okay, if I execute this program, if I execute the program.py, it is going to print out the encoding standard to me. So in order to get the text inside it, I should read something like read. Okay, and if I write it, and you can see I can get the text inside it. So this is a sample text. Okay, this is how you can use Python to read external file. You can read any file you want. For example, JSON, if you are familiar with JSON file, JavaScript object notation file, you can learn a lot of things from it, such as, for example, JSON is mainly used for exchanging data between servers. It is similar to XML. So if you don't familiar with XML and JSON, don't worry about that. I will teach you in upcoming videos. So this one is gonna be file reading things. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm going to add one line to it. So how can I do this? I can do like write, this is a new text, okay, but here's the thing, new text. But if I run the program, it is going to fail because I didn't give you any access, because I just tell read only mode. So if I want to append it, I have to use A. So I'm going to use A over here. So if I run this program, it will work successfully, but it says 2020 line gonna be a failure. So you can see I say yes, it's complete, it successfully write the file to me. So now if I open it, and you can see it is added to the line. So this is a new line, this is a new text, this is a new text, because it added 2 times. So if I want to test you, and you can run it, and you can see that it is added successfully. So it says it is a new text for me. So in order to read it again, so I have to open the file, file, and open file.txt and rt, then print fr.text, not text read. So I can use this method. For example, if I run it, it is going to edit the file, and it is also going to return me the text to me. Okay, and you can see that. For example, if I want to add a line break to it, such as for example like this, so I'm going to save it as this. So now my file is going to be only have this text, and you can see that I deleted everything from the file, only it has this sample text. So I want to add text like this, for example, in the next line. So that is pretty simple. What you need to do, you have to add this sign to it. That's all you need to do in order to have that functionality. You have to put this sign. So this means new line. So you are telling write this line into a new line. So if you execute the program, and you can see that, okay, it has been successfully written, and you can see that it should be written in a new format. So let's see. Yes, it is written in a new text. Okay, this is what we need to process it. For example, I'm going to run the program again, and you can see the text file is adding to a new line, and you can simply see by opening this one. So this one is going to be a perfect one. If you want to make a new line, you have to use this N for us. Suppose if you want to create a text file, which means instead of we manually create this text file, so but suppose if you want to programmatically create a text file, you can write the code like this. Okay, file 2, okay, it is just a variable, same code, open, and the name of the file created text.txt. the name of the file is going to be like that. I should put RWT, which means write. Okay, open file for writing, creates a file if does not exceed. Okay, I want to create a file which is a text file, then I want to add something to the file to the write. So I'm going to say this is a text content, text content. I want to add a line to it, new line to it. So if I execute this program, you can see this program is going to give me a lot of things. For example, I'm going to execute this program. It does nothing to me because I didn't do anything to print out. But if I open the file again, you can see that, not that file, because this is the file. If I open this file, you can see that the new content has been added. So like that, if you run the program again, what it's going to do, it's not going to work, because it works like this. It open file for writing, it creates file if does not exit. Okay, if it exits, it does not affect this one, but it does not exit, this file is going to create. The X is used to create a specified file, returns error if it's also already exists. For example, I'm going to use X here. So this time when I run the program, it is going to say, hey, the file is already exceeded. It returns an error. But the W is never returns an error, but it does not affect the text file. Okay guys, that's all you need to know about file handling in Python. So in the next video, I'm going to teach you some new things in Python, and thank you very much for watching this video.